Hey everyone, I stumbled upon this video from NBC 4. Let me see when it was put out. Titled "Law Enforcement Officers Remember Beltway Sniper Shootings." It was 3 years ago. So that sound is my scanner in the background there. But yeah, let's watch the video here.
This afternoon, we hear from the law enforcement members whose job it was to not only catch the killers, but also to reassure an anxious public. Here's News Force Pat Collins with some vivid reflections of those weeks of terror.
John Allen Muhammad, 41 years old.
Same age as me now.
Ex-military man. He trained
He'd be like 60 something now.
Boyd Malvo to become a sniper assassin. And then the two men brought 22 days of terror to our town 20 years ago.
I think it's profound, the level of damage that they did. They tore apart families that will never be able to repair the.
Yeah, he was a police chief here not that long ago.
Sniper's killing machine. This 1990 blue Chevy Caprice.
They still have it?
They
Or
cut
what?
a slit in the back of the trunk, placed a glove in that slit. Malvo,
I didn't know that.
Lie on his stomach in the trunk, put the barrel of the Bushmaster in the glove, and then fire off the deadly shot. Person after person after person. It went on for weeks.
Yeah, that was right at Nicholson Lane. They said it was Rockville Pike, but no, it was Nicholson Lane and got the cross street. But the Whitefoot Mall was that way. That's the back of the Fitzgerald dealership, right there, the back lot though. And Sonny was mowing the lawn there. I still need to go over there and see if the little plaque is still on the ground with his name on it. So I haven't got to do that yet because when I drive down the Chevy Chase, I don't really think about doing that. So I'm in a hurry actually, but yeah, I'm gonna try to check it out like one of these days soon.
In a haunting exercise after their capture, feds took the same gun.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
To shooting scenes to see how the killers pulled off this scary series of murders.
Why would they do that with what the heck?
The death gun. The pictures of the reenactments and some disturbing drawings from Malvo, all now property of the National Law Enforcement.
Oh, that's where
it's
at.
Important to have a place. It's important to be reminded how we came together to overcome that event.
Many people involved in the search for the snipers have vivid memories of what happened 20 years ago.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna bring my keyboard closer so I can use the pause button better.
Ordinary people doing everyday things, ambushed.
I've been to pretty much every single spot where each person was shot at. I think with the exception of 2 people. But yeah, I've been to pretty much every single place. And that's my fascination with the case still. And according to my mom's now passed away fiance Michael Cambreri, he said he personally told me, and I can't vouch for it. I would need to somehow see if anybody can look up the records or anything. But he said he had handled Conrad Johnson and the Sonny Buchanan case when he was funeral director or with the county at the time. I don't know. He said his office was out of that building right on Rockville Pike near the Whitefoot Mall though. So I don't know.
And killed as they went up.
Oh yeah, that's the one right there at the Shell in Kensington. So Connecticut and Knowles, across the street from the Kensington Shopping Center. Walking through there, that exact spot, I felt so uneasy, and I didn't know why. Watching a documentary or something, and I realized I was like, oh, that's why I felt so weird about walking through there. Going to Safeway right there. So.
About their daily routine.
And I've been to that Home Depot too, and I felt really like
it happened at night.
Felt
it
like uneasy going there.
Stations and grocery stores.
I've been to that shopping center there too. And now it's No, it's a Lido, and then the Planet Fitness is right next to it. It's on Wheaton, I think Wheaton Plaza Shopping Center, I think it's called, or something. George Ave and or like Randolph area.
It had everybody on edge. Paul Starks was on the Montgomery County SWAT team at the time.
People were terribly frightened. Parents were calling, is it safe?
Yeah, that mask
for
thing
my
has to
child
go.
to school. People were scared to fill up a tank of gas or go to the grocery store.
On one day, 4 people shot and killed in Montgomery County. It happened in less than 3 hours. A man cutting grass in Rockville. A cab driver getting gas in Aspen Hill.
At the mobile there up on Aspen Hill Road in Connecticut. I'm not that far from there too. Like I don't know, like maybe 5 miles away from there right now. So, and I've been in that gas station once. I'll never go back again, but that's because they had really ripped me off, and I only use Sheetz gas exclusively anyway. So
A housekeeper sitting on a bed.
I've been to that mall a couple years ago buying a DC converter. It's 12 to 24 volt Victron converter, and I didn't realize that was the Michaels. I knew it was somewhere in that area at the time, but I didn't know it was like at that specific store. And then when I looked at the Google satellite view, I was like, oh. So yeah, it's pretty surreal, you know.
Bench at a shopping center. A woman vacuumed.
Yep, the safe was right there. And then Chevy Chase Starbucks that I go to is a few miles down that, about 2 miles down that way. Knowles that I sometimes would come off and make the right turn is right there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Car at a gas station in Kensington.
Sarah,
At the time,
no,
no
what was her
one
name?
really knew where the shots came from or what was going on. I remember seeing homicide detectives wearing flak vests as they worked the scenes looking for clues and information. At least one of the witnesses reported seeing a white box truck speeding away. And that had everybody in the hunt for a white box truck.
The biggest damage that it did was the fact that it gave everybody tunnel vision, that they were only looking for the white box truck, a white van, and that just wasn't as solid a lead as everybody thought it might have been.
That's Tom Manger. He's the chief of the U.S. Capitol Police Force now, but back then he was the Fairfax County Police Chief.
Oh,
Now,
Fairfax. I thought he was Montgomery not that long ago, but I guess maybe he was Fairfax then. Yeah, he's actually moved around quite a bit though.
out to the death tarot card. At the Benjamin Tasker School in Prince George's County, the sniper shot and wounded a 13-year-old student there. The sniper.
Yeah, but he survived, but he got some serious scars though.
For you, Mr. Police, call me God. Do not release to the press. At times, it seemed like the snipers were baiting the cops, making threats like a note that said, "Your children are not safe anytime, anywhere." Once they got Charles Moose, the Montgomery County Police Chief, to say this.
You asked us to say, quote, "We have caught the sniper like a duck in a noose."
As time went on,
I wish he was still the police chief, but he's been passed away though. I think he died from cancer or something. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he seemed like a good person though. And I generally don't like a lot of cops, but he seemed like a good guy, you know.
Investigators gathered fingerprint evidence, ballistic evidence, tips from near and far. They identified suspect Lee Boyd Malveaux. That led them to Muhammad. That led them to a lookout for a blue Caprice car.
Yep.
And that led to this 911 call from a trucker at a rest stop in Myersville,
Yep.
Maryland.
And I've been to that rest area too, plenty of times.
The
1990 blue Caprice that you all are looking for.
Uh-huh.
Is sitting at the rest area, Route 70 westbound.
Police converged on that blue Caprice car.
Yeah, it's like a hill.
Jeff Nice
You
was
kind of go
SWAT
over a
team
hill and it's like
leader
to your right.
involved in the
It's like in a
case.
curved part of
In
the
fact, he wrote a
I-70.
book about it. Serious medical conditions affect the sound of Jeff's voice, but his words are powerful.
A question the citizens asked me. They said, why didn't you shoot the bastards? I've had to ask several times since I was the designated shooter. I said, unlike Malvo and Muhammad, we were all men of conscience. There's a difference between them and us.
John Allen Mohammed, charged.
Damn. That sucks that he can't speak as well as he used to. That SWAT team leader. Wow.
Convicted and sentenced to death. He was executed in 2009.
Good.
Lee Boyd.
2009, I was 25 years old then. Wow. And then 2011, I was 27. So I was 27 when I came to the DC area here. And now I'm 41.
Malvo, charged, convicted, and sentenced to life. But because of his young age, he's trying to appeal that sentence.
The things that he did, the pain he caused people, the impacts that he's had on so many people's lives, I do think that we're all safer with him behind bars.
I'm Pat Collins, News for Washington.